Sports inspire a community. The excitement and love of the game give people a sense of hope and belonging. With this past year full of uncertainties that no one expected, we watched as sports united us during these difficult times and gave us a reason to strive for something greater than the sum of us alone. Greater Cleveland Sports Commission's mission has always been to have a positive impact on our community.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
For over 20 years, Greater Cleveland Sports Awards has recognized the accomplishments of our local athletes and teams, celebrating their success both on and off the field. It showcased the outstanding impact the Sports Commission has had on our community through the lens of sports. As the organization's premier fundraiser, this celebration provides the necessary support to continue to compete and win on behalf of Cleveland. Tonight, we'll feature our traditional celebration of athletic achievements and display humanity, courage, and a renewed community focus, the best that sports has to offer. Even though we may be physically apart, together we will relive the incredible moments throughout the year. Although times may be tough, we have hope on the horizon, our horizon of Lake Erie.
Good evening. I'm WKYC anchor Jay Crawford, and I'm thrilled to be with you this evening for the 21st Greater Cleveland Sports Awards, presented by Medical Mutual and Ancora. Normally, we'd all be together in a packed ballroom, celebrating the year that was in Cleveland sports. But it certainly was not a normal year. And while we can't join together in person tonight, we are excited for the opportunity to share in the celebration with a larger audience, thanks to our great partners at WKYC and Sportstime Ohio. Tonight, we'll be recognizing the very best in our local sports community, and also we'll take a look back at how sports inspired and united us throughout this past year. This event is also the primary fundraiser for Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, a 501c3 nonprofit that serves to measurably improve the economy of Greater Cleveland and enrich the community by attracting, creating, managing, and enhancing significant sporting and competitive events. To learn more about Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, let's hear now from President and CEO, Mr. David Gilbert.
Hello, I'm David Gilbert, President and CEO of Greater Cleveland Sports Commission. You may have heard about us, and if you haven't, chances are you've attended one of our events before. Our team has played a lead role in attracting and managing everything from NCAA, Division III wrestling, to Major League Baseball All-Star Game, the World Yo-Yo Contest, to Women's Final Four, the 2013 National Senior Games, the 2014 Gay Games, and do you remember the 2016 Transplant Games of America? Well, that was us too. We are a local nonprofit in the business of utilizing sports and events to advance our city. With 20 years of experience, we recruit, manage, and execute major sporting events in Northeast Ohio. We compete to win events for Cleveland, and we're the unsung heroes behind the scenes, the pullers of wrestling mats, and the team responsible for rallying our community together to make our city shine for our visitors. We are good at winning on behalf of Cleveland. We believe when a sporting or competitive event comes to the land, we host it better than any other city. Our business is economic impact, meaning athletes and fans who visit our community spend money by staying in our hotels, eating at our restaurants, and shopping in local stores, all because of that event. We've hosted over 200 sporting and competitive events, and we've provided over $840 million in direct spending over 20 years, and that number keeps growing. We couldn't do what it takes alone. It takes you to be our biggest fans and welcome these events to our city, showing the world what makes Cleveland so special.
Thanks, David. 2020 was unlike any year we've ever faced in professional sports. Despite many obstacles, and thanks to the tireless efforts of our medical staff and team personnel, professional sports returned to provide a much-needed boost throughout the year. Let's take a look now at the achievements from some of our most outstanding professional athletes and our nominees for the Professional Athlete of the Year, presented by Sports Time Ohio.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. What a night for Shane Bieber. Swung out and missed. He got him to chase a breaking ball in the dirt. And the inning is over.
Aaron looking for Noel. That's red. He has break it up. Garland ahead to Sexton, and Sexton lays it in. That's Collins' first field goal. Sexton with a steal. He's safe as well.
Rivers to throw. He's looking left. Up in the pocket. He's going to get hit. He's going down. Miles Garrett got him. I mean, when you hold the ball that long, Doug, I'll tell you what.
Hey, this is Andre Knott, dugout reporter for the Cleveland Indians. And what a dominating 2020 campaign for Shane Bieber. In a year of so many uncertainties, he was the most certain thing you could count on in a Cleveland Indians uniform. He started the season with 14 strikeouts on opening day, and he never looked back as he won the Cy Young Award and the pitching Triple Crown as he had the most strikeouts, most wins, and he delivered when the team needed it most. I'm thrilled tonight to present the Professional Athlete of the Year Award presented by Sports Time Ohio to Cleveland Indians ace Shane Bieber.
Thanks, Andre, and thank you to the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission for this incredible honor. 2020 will certainly be a memorable year for many reasons. I'd like to thank Tito, Sandy, the entire coaching staff, and all my teammates for battling all year long amongst many challenges. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for supporting the team throughout the year. Even though you couldn't be there in person, I felt that support all season long and appreciated it very much. And I'm excited to see all of you in person again on opening day at Progressive Field April 5th.
Congratulations, Shane, and thank you for a phenomenal and memorable year in 2020. Indians fans will be expecting exactly the same thing in 2021. We'd also like to say a very big thank you to all of the medical staff, team personnel, and others across our professional sports organizations who adjusted and made sacrifices to help deliver us seasons of the sports we love. Well, we've given out one award so far tonight. We have a lot more hardware to hand out, though. Coming up after the break, we're going to take an in-depth look at a unique and powerful coalition that was formed this summer by our local professional sports teams.
Sports Awards is presented by Medical Mutual and Ancora, with media support from NBI Audio Visual, Sports Time Ohio, and WKYC.
Thank you for joining us this evening. As a local nonprofit, your support matters. If you're looking for ways to support our mission, please consider a donation at clevelandsportsawards.com. You can also participate in our 50-50 raffle presented by First National Bank or bid on any items in our silent auction presented by Physicians Ambulance. Stay tuned for more information on how you can support Greater Cleveland Sports Commission. Thank you and enjoy the show.
From following NCAA student athletes to thousands of followers.
From pop culture references to pop flies.
From selling Cleveland to selling seats in the sun.
From creating community programs to making a community's dreams.
My internship at the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission taught me so much about the business of sports.
Find out more at clevelandsports.org/internship.
Cheers from Miller Lite to tonight's Impact Partners. Your generous support of Greater Cleveland Sports Commission has helped make this evening's show a success.
Hey, welcome back everyone. It's Ahmad Crump from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'm here to remind you about different ways you can support Greater Cleveland Sports Commission this evening. First up, let's talk about tonight's silent auction presented by Physicians Ambulance. Now tonight, you have the unique opportunity to bid on one-of-a-kind experience packages, including a VIP experience at this year's NFL Draft and exclusive access to the 2022 NBA All-Star Game, both right here in Cleveland. We also have a Nemacolin Woodson's resort travel package and a private sushi dinner with Chef Noma for 4 people. Don't miss out on these one-of-a-kind packages. Get your final bids in now. Now's the time to get out your phones and scan the QR code on the screen or visit us at clevelandsportsawards.com. You can also purchase your tickets to tonight's 50-50 raffle presented by First National Bank. The current prize is growing every minute, so visit clevelandsportsawards.com to purchase your tickets for a chance to win.
Hello, we're here at First Energy Stadium, home of the Cleveland Browns and the 2021 NFL Draft activities. We are working hard to prepare for a socially distanced outdoor event which will offer an experience for NFL fans to celebrate the game of football, as well as Cleveland's world-class culture and rock and roll. Taking into account that big events are likely to look different for the foreseeable future, we're still proud of our community for securing the opportunity to host the 2021 NFL Draft, which was a huge win for Cleveland.
As an active member of our corporate community and a longtime board member for this nonprofit, I can proudly say the work this organization does to bring major sporting events to our city is vital to the local economy. In fact, their contributions did not go unnoticed as they were awarded the 2019 Sports Commission of the Year by their peer organizations through Sports Entertainment and Tourism Association. I, along with our fellow board members, are happy to support the Sports Commission's efforts and are excited for the many opportunities which lay before us as a community. Speaking of support, our local sports teams, the Cleveland Browns, Cavaliers, and the Tribe, provide an incredible assist when it comes to hosting major sporting events, including our annual fundraiser, Greater Cleveland Sports Awards.
It's due to this team effort that we can host events like the 2021 NFL Draft. We look forward to continued partnership with our hometown teams as we work toward showing the world what makes Cleveland a great destination.
Thanks, David. And I'm sure I speak for everyone in Northeast Ohio when I say we are certainly looking forward to the NFL Draft right here in Cleveland in just a few short months. Well, in June, following civil unrest here in Cleveland and across the country, front office members from Cleveland's 3 professional sports teams, the Browns, the Cavaliers, and the Indians, joined together for conversations on how they could use their platforms to inspire and evoke change. Together, they formed an alliance to spread awareness on social justice issues and solicit a call to action, and also to develop a sustainable and direct strategy to address social injustice facing the city of Cleveland and all Northeast Ohio communities. Let's take a look inside to learn more about this initiative.
How do we make an impact? How do we continue to grow as an organization? And then how can we make an impact in our community?
The next thing you know, I'm on a call with the coaches and with Andrew Barry, and we're discussing, okay, what can we do in the community?
Really, it started off as a series of informal discussions, largely because we were all wrestling with, many of the same, issues this summer.
powerful about the organizations coming together is the level of engagement throughout the organization. We have leaders really spanning all levels, all aspects of both the Cavs, Browns, and Indians engaged in these endeavors.
Specific to the Browns, that's football, business, CR, players, coaches. That it's truly, I guess, within the DNA of within the organization, and that's been the case for the Cavs and the Indians as well.
We're taking the responsibility on. We're going to put ourselves out there. We're going to take risks. We're going to have continued investment and commitment to these spaces. And like I said before, we have great ownership support. So it's on us to deliver, and we're excited about that challenge.
There are 3 working teams that are devoted to each one of the pillars. There's a task force associated with voting, a task force associated with law enforcement relations, and the third one being education. Starting with law enforcement relations, I think maybe as a foundation for all of the things we're seeking to do, I think we, and Kobe and Andrew both touched on it, we're really seeking to, as a starting point, to understand and engage with stakeholders in each of these areas to both understand what are the challenges that they're facing, and then how can we lend our support to help address them maybe in a unique way. So engaging in those conversations to help figure out how do we bridge the relationship between law enforcement and then the various different communities in Cleveland, specifically the Black and brown communities.
Some of the ugly truths that we talk about all the time are just the inequities of education and the digital divide.
In terms of voting, we've really it's really been two-pronged. The first is really kind of running a campaign of awareness, PSAs, making sure that people actually get out to get registered to vote. Even within our our own teams, we've ensured that all of our players and staff become registered to vote because it's just so important in affecting change locally.
I think the fact that the Browns, the Cavs, and the Indians all feel this is such important work, and that we're willing to partner together to help make an impact has really connected that with our community.
Sports is embedded in the fabric of our society. We just carry such a huge platform and such visibility, and really, quite honestly, so many resources that for something that matters beyond the court or the white lines or the baseball diamonds, if we can't be leaders in the space or significant contributors, I really do feel like it's a shame on us.
We need to step up in this moment. I'm with these guys, and we're proud of this thing, and we're going to keep pushing.
Another very powerful reminder of how sports can unite us and bring us all together as one to inspire change. Well, don't go anywhere. We still have plenty of awards to hand out tonight. After the break, we'll take a look back at our local high school and collegiate student athletes who made the most of their opportunities and had outstanding seasons this year. Stay tuned.
Greater Cleveland Sports Awards could not be possible without the generous support from this evening's sponsors.
Are you looking to get involved in our community?
Do you have a passion for supporting nonprofits?
Are you a fan of all things Cleveland and sports?
As a small nonprofit, the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission relies heavily on volunteers to make its hosted events a success.
It's because of volunteers like us, countless athletes and visitors have a positive experience in the lake.
Find out more at clevelandsports.org/volunteer.
Cheers from Tito's Handmade Vodka to tonight's Inspire partners. Your support of the 21st Greater Cleveland Sports Awards is greatly appreciated, and we hope you enjoy this evening's show.
We're here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, home of the 2016 NBA champions, our Cleveland Cavaliers, and the upcoming 2022 NBA All-Star Game.
In this arena, we've hosted many events with our partners at the Mid-American Conference and Cleveland State University, such as the attendance record-setting 2018 NCAA D1 Wrestling Championship, which will be hosted again here in 2026, as well as the upcoming 2024 Women's Final Four and 2025 NCAA March Madness.
The strength of our community partners allows Greater Cleveland Sports Commission to host everything from USA Triathlon's age group nationals to all division levels of NCAA Collegiate Championship. And to Cindy's point, many in which we've hosted are right here in this arena.
Speaking of the court, thanks to our partners at the Cleveland Cavaliers, the 2022 NBA All-Star Games will bring excitement to our community and NBA fans worldwide. Through this and other major events, Greater Cleveland Sports Commission is positioned as a leader in the rebound of our local economy. Coming off an unprecedented time in our history, we are looking forward to a bright future.
Welcome back to the 21st Annual Greater Cleveland Sports Awards. It was quite a roller coaster ride for our local student athletes in 2020. Those that were able to compete had to overcome adversity to achieve greatness. Tonight, we'd like to recognize our nominees to both the High School Athletes of the Year, presented by University Hospital Sports Medicine, and the Collegiate Athletes of the Year, presented by H. Jack's Plumbing and Heating, the Super Plumbers. Congratulations to all of our nominees on your outstanding seasons and accomplishments this year. And now, let's take a closer look at this year's award winners. First up, our High School Athletes of the Year, presented by University Hospital's Sports Medicine. And our male award winner is Tyler Hong from St. Ignatius High School. Tyler, what an incredible year you had, not just in the pool, but also in the classroom, a state champion and an All-American. Tell us what this award means to you.
It means a lot. I mean, I'm really grateful for receiving this Male Athlete of the Year award. I've never thought I'd receive this award, let alone be on Zoom in the midst of a pandemic. It's crazy just to think how many athletes went through this process, and then have me be chosen about everyone. It's truly an honor, and I'm really grateful for being awarded it.
Well, Tyler, congratulations again to you and to your family. They seem just as excited as you. Now, on to our female winner. And that award goes to Paige Floria from Mentor High School. Paige was the News Herald's Track and Field Athlete of the Decade, a 3-time state champion. Paige, what does winning this award mean to you?
I was at the actual banquet and reception last year, and I just saw how big of a deal it was to everyone there and the entire city. Everyone was super excited for everyone who won. It was great to be able to meet all of these incredible athletes from our area. So winning and being able to represent this entire area, it feels incredible. I'm so honored to do it.
Well, Paige, congratulations again on your incredible accomplishments. We're looking forward to seeing what you can put together at the collegiate level. And now, we'd like to recognize our Collegiate Athletes of the Year, presented by H. Jack's Plumbing and Heating Company, the Super Plumber. First up, our female award goes to former Gilmore Academy star, University of Michigan basketball standout, Naz Hillman. Naz, congratulations on winning your second Greater Cleveland Sports Award. You've had a terrific year so far. We saw you drop 50 points against the Buckeyes. Tell us what winning this award means to you.
Being nominated for this award and winning it for the second time in a row is an amazing opportunity. I am very thankful for it. I just know how many amazing people have come from this Cleveland area. And, you know, to be voted is just an experience that I can't even put into words. Being from a place that I just absolutely love and brag about to everyone, and receiving awards from them. It just, I mean, like I said, I can't put it into words, and I'm just so thankful for this opportunity.
Well, Naz, congratulations again. It's early in the season. We're looking forward to watching you finish up the year at the University of Michigan. Now, our winner of the Male Award, and that goes to Mike Rose, linebacker from Iowa State University and a graduate of Brecksville Broadview Heights High School. Mike, what a season for you. The Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, and now this. Tell us what winning this award means to you tonight.
It definitely means a lot. I mean, people from Ohio and, you know, the greater Cleveland area in general, you know, everyone takes pride in, you know, Cleveland sports, you know, and especially out here, you know, I got to rep Ohio as hard as I can. So, no, it definitely means a lot. You know, it's kind of a tribute to all the work I put in because I wasn't an option for the high school player of the year. So, and I didn't have a lot coming out of high school. So it's kind of nice to get that recognition now.
Well, Mike, congratulations again to you and to all of our winners this evening and to our outstanding local high school and collegiate sports teams. And again, another thank you to all of the coaches, team personnel, and medical staff who put in countless hours to ensure our student athletes had the opportunity to compete this season. For information on all of our award and nominees, you can visit clevelandsportsawards.com. Coming up after our break, my partner Jim Donovan joins us with a story of courage with the Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine Courage Award. And later, a look inside the impact Cavaliers forward Kevin Love has had on the community as this year's recipient of the Humanitarian Award presented by Union Home Mortgage. Stay with us.
Welcome back. I'm WKYC anchor Jim Donovan. The word courage means strength in the face of pain or grief. Throughout this year, we have seen numerous examples of courage from frontline workers across the country and especially right here in Cleveland, who have bravely taken on a global pandemic and worked to keep us all safe. Tonight, we share the story of a different battle, one that no child should ever have to face. Vermillion High School senior Cameron Colohan is this year's recipient of the Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine Courage Award. the courage that Cameron has shown through her battle with cancer and the positive attitude it takes to persevere through the adversity and challenges she's faced should serve as an inspiration to all of us. Now, let's learn more about Cameron's story.
Just say and spell your first name, your last name for me.
Cameron Colahan, CamronColahan.
How old are you?
17.
She just was always that kid who was pushing herself aggressively to master any type of physical feat that she put her mind to.
She's just always had the personality that, okay, I'm going to go get through this, whatever it is, whether it's I had a bad game on the basketball court or whether it's something more serious.
We get to maybe the second week of the season, and she mentions that she had a sore spot in the inside of her leg.
So it started off as like a bump, just like, okay, this like kind of hurts when I sit.
She had been playing varsity her freshman year and now her sophomore year, and she was really in her moment. The games are starting to roll one after the other, and things just continued to get a little more uncomfortable.
Literally during class, I couldn't sit in the chair anymore. That's when I like texted my mom during school. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need to go to the doctor.
So Cam has a type of soft tissue cancer, and it's called alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma. Cam had the main tumor near her sit bones, and it had spread through her lymph nodes pretty far up the back of her belly.
I will never forget Dr. Zoller's specific words were, "This is a very, very difficult cancer to beat, but we are going to do everything we can to give you the best opportunity to do just that."
She was able to kind of embrace what she was going through and make it part of not just this sad journey that she was going through, but a part of who she was and a part of her success story.
The entire journey through that year was pretty humbling.
In the beginning, like every single school we went to, they would have a card or like the 50-50 earnings would go to my family. It's just really nice to see that people like care like that.
Cam has undergone quite intensive chemotherapy and high-dose radiation, and then we also decided to treat her with an extended chemotherapy plan with a full year of maintenance chemotherapy. A lot of patients who get this regimen, it's tough for them to get out of bed. But here's Cam, you know, after radiation, she was still getting chemotherapy, and she begged me, can she please go back to playing?
She was medically released to start playing her junior year, but
the chemo had taken its toll. The cliche is, you know, sports teaches you so much about life and everything. It really does, and I think that her determination in sports really is showing her determination in everything she does.
Rhabdomyosarcoma is such a difficult cancer to get to where she is today successfully.
I think courage means being able to take a challenge that you know is going to be extraordinarily difficult and go through it anyway.
We couldn't have been happier with the way the clinic handled her case, and they knew that she wouldn't give up on being an athlete. She had the mindset that I'm not going to let cancer take away the things that are important to me.
I just feel like relieved that I'm finally back to where I want to be.
Cameron joins us right now, and Cameron, congratulations. This is a great salute to you. Tell me this, what is it like to win this award?
So winning this award gives me another opportunity to share my story for other kids who may be feeling the same challenges with cancer. I want them to know that someone has to be that percent that makes it through. And I want to give them hope and inspire them to never give up and that there is normal life again after cancer.
All right, we are rooting for you, and we'll root for Wittenberg in volleyball because we've enjoyed hearing your story. And thanks for being part of a wonderful evening here in Cleveland. And you're a great recipient of this Courage Award.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Gabriela Cruz, and I'm here to remind you about the different ways you can support Greater Cleveland Sports Commission this evening. First up, let's talk about tonight's silent auction presented by Physicians Ambulance. We have some amazing items available to bid on this evening. There's something for everyone. For all of our sports memorabilia collectors out there, we have a Cleveland Indians jersey autographed by this year's Professional Athlete of the Year and AL Cy Young, Shane Bieber. Also available to bid on is a helmet autographed by Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield from his college days at Oklahoma. And we also have a display of championship rings from the late great NBA legend Kobe Bryant. Now's the time to get out your phone and scan the QR code on the screen or visit clevelandsportsawards.com. You can also purchase your tickets for tonight's 50-50 raffle presented by First National Bank. The current prize is growing every minute, so visit clevelandsportsawards.com to purchase your tickets for a chance to win. Don't forget, all proceeds from our auction and raffle benefit Greater Cleveland Sports Commission. Stay tuned. Coming up after the break, Sports Awards continues.
Cheers from beverage distributors to our partners. Greater Cleveland Sports Commission events could not be successful without support from our organizational partners.
Cleveland has built a reputation for successfully hosting large multi-sport events, such as the Gay Games, National Senior Games, and International Children's Games. Tonight, we are excited to announce the Pan American World Masters Games will be added to that list in the summer of 2024. World Masters Games, the largest international multi-sport event in the world, hosts a Pan American event bringing over 7,500 athletes from more than 50-plus countries, along with thousands of friends and family to the land. This is set to be the largest international gathering in our city's history and is expected to provide $18 million in direct spending. Held every 4 years in the Americas, this Olympic-like sports festival for athletes over 30 years old will feature nearly 20 medal-contending sports. Some athletes will be 100 years old. Greater Cleveland Sports Commission has spent 6 years tenaciously pursuing this incredible opportunity for our community, and now the work and preparation begins. This will take a community-wide effort to make it the best Masters Games ever. All eyes will be on the land as our city is elevated to an international stage, continuing to change perceptions and showcase the pride we all have in Cleveland.
Welcome back to the 21st Greater Cleveland Sports Awards. I'm Fox Sports Ohio sideline reporter Angel Gray, presenting this year's Humanitarian of the Year Award, presented by Union Home Mortgage. It's an honor for me to present this award not only to a friend, but someone that I've witnessed what they have been able to do for the city of Cleveland, especially when Cleveland needed him the most. So, without further ado, I present to you this year's winner, Kevin Love.
And he's standing at the other four from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love!
So, Kevin, what you are doing by addressing these issues and by sharing your story is you're actually inspiring and providing hope to literally millions of people. So it's just an amazing thing that Kevin is doing. So thank you.
We started the Kevin Love Fund, which was to inspire people to live their healthiest lives while providing tools for both the physical and emotional well-being. This is always a lot of fun, especially seeing the kids' faces when we come in. They light up our faces, and it just gives us a whole lot of perspective. You guys, and I mean the first responders, the medical staff, everybody working at the hospitals, the grocery store workers, the pharmacy workers. I mean, you guys are our true heroes. You guys are having to sacrifice so much during this time. So we thank you. We really do from the bottom of our heart. We will get through it, and we will come out a stronger Ohio. I really want to continue to support the Cleveland community because you guys are our true heroes. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's helped me along in my journey. I mean, a few years ago, if you would have told me I would have been here today speaking openly about mental health and helping people of all ages, I wouldn't have believed you. So thank you to everybody who's been a part of my story. I'm going to continue to speak about this, going to continue to be an advocate, make special grant making to everybody doing big things in this space, and just continuing to eliminate the stigma. We've been through a very tough year in 2020, which is bleeding into 2021, but I think we can come through this very strong. Everything from COVID to social injustice and just all the tough times around this year. So let's continue to make big things happen, do the right thing, and thank you so much for this. Everybody's going through something. Let's continue to positively affect everyone that's going through something with mental health. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Kevin, a heartfelt thank you for all that you've done for the community in this very challenging year. Well, we've certainly had our fair share of special moments so far this evening, but stay tuned. After the break, we'll recap the year by sharing the 2020 best moment in Cleveland sports, presented by Jack Entertainment.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Ahmad Crump here with your final update on this evening's silent auction presented by Physicians Ambulance. Now, the auction closes at 8 p.m., so this is your last chance to get your bids in on some of those amazing auction items that we have available this evening. Now, there's still time to purchase your tickets for the 50/50 raffle presented by First National Bank. You can purchase your tickets through 8 p.m. on Friday. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit clevelandsportsawards.com for information on both.
We're a progressive field, home of the Cleveland Indians and 2019 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, which allowed the land to shine on an international sports stage. Looking back at the summer of 2019, the 90th MLB All-Star Game provided an estimated $65 million in direct spending in our community, and nearly 150,000 fans set a record for the most attended fan festival in 10 years.
A major focus of the Sports Commission is to give back to our community with each hosted event. This takes the experience beyond the field, beyond the court, or in this case, beyond the diamond, to ensure that experience is accessible to everyone. We believe that sports have the ability to create change while positively impacting our youth, leaving a mark in our neighborhoods and benefiting the greater good of our community. All of this is done through the support of the City of Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, and the state of Ohio.
Our programming extends to our Youth Education Through Sports program, which engages local kids. Our team has created programs that provided over 800 bicycles to our community, as well as memorable experiences such as training and competing on an Olympic triathlon course.
Greater Cleveland Sports Commission continues to create new opportunities that leave a positive impact on the residents and youth in our community. Our hope is that the next time you see one of our sporting events, you'll think of the lasting legacy that sports have within our community.
When I think back at the year 2020 in Cleveland sports, there are many moments that stand out. All of these moments hold even more special meaning to us this year as they provide a welcome release from the day-to-day worries of our life. But for me, the highlight of the year was the Cleveland Browns season. This season didn't have the buildup and anticipation that others have, and we really didn't know what to expect at all. But starting with Game 2 of the regular season, their first home game, a Thursday night win over the Cincinnati Bengals, and you could tell that something was very different about this team. They were a lot of fun, and they continued to win. A thrilling victory in Dallas against the Cowboys, a gutsy win over a very good Indianapolis Colts team, and they hit the bye week in November. And that's when you could really feel that this season had the ingredients of being extra special. So as the wins began to pile up, the Browns offense started to roll up and down the field. They would go 40 points a game, no problem at all. And the prospect of this team achieving something that hadn't been done in almost 2 decades was moving closer to becoming a reality. But this team, like so many others, had to battle through tremendous adversity, through injuries, COVID-19 protocols, and more. It set the stage for a dramatic ending to the regular season, one that provided hope for a bright future. This is starting to become very, very real, and they're going to the playoffs. Unbelievable! And the Cleveland Browns have made it into the NFL playoffs for the first time in 18 long years. We're all set to go for the Browns and Steelers, the wild card playoff game from Heinz Field.
Whatever you got tonight, I gotta have it. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
And the snap goes high over the head of Big Ben. The one and the Browns have it in the end zone, and they dive on the ball and recover it for a touchdown. Carl Joseph's got it in the end zone, a touchdown.
Not a bad start.
Now he dumps it over the middle, it's picked off. MJ Stewart's got it. Another turnover by the Steelers. Delivers the ball, it's caught. Landry's got it at the 25. He leaps and scores. Touchdown. Here comes Hunt. He's going to get to the 5 and he's going in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Gives the ball running near side left. Here comes Hunt. He's going to get to the 5 and he's going in. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt is in!
Keep running behind him! We're just the same old Browns! Hey, do not get the same old Browns, boys! Just the same old Browns!
Back throws, the ball got tipped, and it is intercepted by Porter Gustin! Screen pass right side, here comes Chubb. 35, 30, 25, 20, he's going! He's gone! Nick Chubb is in, touchdown! Throws it over the middle and picked off! Sione Taki. That's going to do it from Pittsburgh, from Heinz Field. They will beat the Steelers in the opening round of the playoffs on a wonderful, wonderful wild card weekend. They knock off the Steelers 48-37. What a night for Browns fans everywhere.
On behalf of the 2020 Browns and all my teammates, the coaches, and everybody that had a hand in our season this year, from all the staff members, cafeteria workers, all the COVID testers, everybody, want to thank you guys for choosing us for this award. It's truly humbling for me to be able to speak on behalf of all those people I just said. It was an amazing year and a year of a lot of uncertainty, and to be able to have found bright moments like the one that we just saw, something special, truly so special that I will never forget. And I know everybody that was involved won't either, but it means so much to the city of Cleveland. And that's why you saw so much passion and joy in that highlight tape right there, because everybody that was a part of it, and there were a lot of pieces. It wasn't just one person doing anything. It was a whole team playing as one. It means so much for us to be able to give back to the city, and thank you guys so much for this award. And hopefully we, have a lot better moments and there's more to come.
What a great moment. And we're looking forward to more moments just like that in 2021. Greater Cleveland Sports Commission would like to thank you all for tuning in this evening and to our great partners at MPI Audiovisual Solutions, WKYC, and Sportstime Ohio for making this show happen. Don't forget to get your final bids in for this evening's silent auction presented by Physicians Ambulance as it closes in just a few minutes. You can still purchase tickets for our 50-50 raffle presented by First National Bank through Friday, March 5th at 8 p.m.
And that wraps up the 21st Annual Greater Cleveland Sports Awards. 2020, an odd year, but it's in the books. We'll see you again next year when we celebrate the sports year 2021. On behalf of everybody at the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, I'm Jay Crawford. Thanks so much for watching.